Welcome back to The Outward Expression. I'm your host, Roman. It's been a while since I've posted on this channel, and the reason for that is I ran into a bit of a roadblock with regard to what I felt might be valuable to the audience. When I created this channel, my objective was, I think, primarily to offer insight and fashion advice for particularly men in my age group, with regard to the way they put themselves together and presented themselves in public. And in the interim, I found that there are many creators, content creators, far more talented than myself and with a lot more charisma who are occupying that space. They do a wonderful job of um, editing and creating content that I think is like particularly compelling. You may know some of who these people are. They have their own unique style, and I didn't feel like I had a whole lot to offer in that space. So I've shifted my focus, and my intended focus, I think, from this point forward will be to, while I am a fan of men's fashion, I think I offer a perspective that's unique, and I do have some insights that I think would be valuable. But I think our time would be better spent in more of a lifestyle approach. And what I mean by that is um, human interest and understanding where we are in terms of our story. So, in the time between the time that I started this channel and this present time, I've I've had opportunities to meet people and to sit down with them and talk with them who have stories to tell, and I hope that those stories will be meaningful to you. I feel like everyone has a story to tell. Who it is I'm speaking to right now that is on the other side of this interaction, you have a story, and that story is meaningful not only to yourself but to people in your immediate circle, but far beyond that. Recently, I got back from a trip my wife and I took to Nashville to attend a wedding. And when you're in Nashville, you meet people and you sit down and talk to them. And I found, as I was looking around, people of like just incredible, interesting people, mostly artists in this particular instance, because of course, Nashville is the music kind of mecca, I guess you would say, um, and particularly for country music. And I have some stories I'd like to tell. And it got me to thinking that perhaps the focus of this channel would be better suited towards doing um, profiles on people and giving them an opportunity to tell their story. I met interesting people that I wish I had more time to spend with. And the idea here from this point forward is to carve out that time, create those opportunities, and arrange to have interviews. Now, you're probably thinking there's plenty of interview platforms on this YouTube, but I'm not talking about interviewing people who are famous or wealthy or influential in the common sense of the word, but more just everyday people who you might meet, people that you've met at perhaps sitting down at a tavern having a drink, people you've met in the checkout line, or just chance encounters you might have. I think life is filled with those. I am excited about looking into these possibilities, um, and presenting or sitting down with these people and presenting to you their stories, and hopefully imparting something to you from their stories that you find valuable. And I think, well, I hope anyway, that you'll find it interesting. And actually, I've done a bit of that. I've sat down with a couple of people in my immediate sphere of influence and found that just sitting down with these people, interviewing them, and talking about their stories has been of immense value to me. And I hope that you'll find that these stories are valuable to you. The value may just be the idea that it's something entertaining to listen to during the course of your commute. Maybe something you listen to during your morning routine, getting yourself together, drinking your coffee, preparing yourself for your day. But I'm hoping that I can put something together here that you find valuable and that we can mutually benefit from. My benefit will be that I enjoy these conversations. I really do. I think that's one of the things that I've taken away from this experience is that I really do enjoy these conversations. When I sit down with people and they tell me the stories and they share stuff with me that, you know, maybe a memory they pulled out from years ago and it inspires a smile or just something that gives them that, you know, sense of purpose and maybe inspires them to do bigger and better things. So that's my hope. This is my objective. I am just going to offer that to you. I already have some interviews planned. I've had some in the pipeline. I hope you've already seen them. If you haven't, I have posted them on the channel, and I have whittled a couple of them down to just small little sound bites, little shorts that are maybe a minute long. And I hope they inspire you to, when you're in the course of your daily life looking around, that you just don't necessarily take the people around you for granted, but see them for maybe a little bit something beyond what you see at face value. So that's my intended purpose. I think for this channel for the immediate future. I hope that you'll enjoy it. I hope that you'll subscribe to the channel, and I hope that I can bring you something of value. I'm Roman, your host. This is the Outward Expression. Choose the good.